Shalom everyone, and welcome to Learn Hebrew Now. Today, we're unlocking a powerful secret in Hebrew grammar, the EITAN letters, or as we say it in Hebrew, otiyot, EITAN. Once you understand this pattern, talking about the future in Hebrew becomes so much easier. Want to say what you'll do tomorrow? What we'll eat tonight? Where they will go next week? The EITAN letters are the key. So, without further ado, בואו נתחיל. Let's begin. EITAN is actually an acronym, a memory device made up of 4 Hebrew letters: Alef, Yod, Tav, and final Nun. Put them together and you'll get EITAN. These 4 letters are the only letters that can begin a verb in the future tense in Hebrew. Think of them as your future markers. When you see one of these letters at the start of a verb, you immediately know this verb is talking about something that will happen. Now, before we go further, let's go over very quickly on Hebrew grammar persons. Hebrew has 3 persons, just like in English. We have first person, which is the speaker or the speakers. The singular, I, ani. 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 The plural, we. אנחנו. 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 Next, we have second person, which is the person or persons you are talking to. You, singular masculine, is אתה. 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 You, singular feminine, is את. 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 You, plural masculine, is אתם. 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 And you, plural feminine, is אתן. 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 And we also have the third person, which is the person or persons that you're talking about. The singular masculine, he. Who in Hebrew? Who. Who. The singular feminine, she. He in Hebrew. He. 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 The plural masculine, they. Hem. 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 And the plural feminine, they. Hen. 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 Got it? Great! Now, here is where the magic happens. Each EITAN letter corresponds to specific pronouns. Let's start with the letter Alef. This letter is used for first person singular. That means I. When you, as an individual, are talking about doing something in the future, you add Alef to the beginning of the verb. Let's see some examples. To say, I will go to the store. Say, אני אלך לחנות. אני, I, אלך, I will go, לחנות, to the store. Notice the Alef at the start of אלך. To say, I will buy a gift. Say, אני אקנה מתנה. אני, I, אקנה, I will buy, מתנה, a gift. Again, אקנה starts with Alef. To say, I will wear a blue shirt. Say, אני אלבש חולצה כחולה. אני אלבש, I will wear, חולצה, a shirt. כחולה, blue, singular female. And there it is again. Alef at the beginning of אלבש. Next up, we have nun. And this one is for we, first person plural. When you're talking about what you and the other person will do together, use nun. For example, to say, we will go to the mall. Say, אנחנו נלך לקניון. אנחנו, we, נלך, we will go, לקניון, to the mall. Notice that נלך starts with nun. To say, we will eat pizza. Say, אנחנו נאכל פיצה. אנחנו, we, נאכל, we will eat, pizza. There it is again. Nun at the beginning of נאכל. To say, we will play soccer. Say, אנחנו נשחק כדורגל. אנחנו, we, נשחק, we will play, כדורגל, soccer. Now we get to tav. And this one is super important because it covers a lot of ground. Tav is used for all second-person forms. That means you in all its forms. Masculine, feminine, singular and plural. The second-person singular masculine. אתה. To say, you will go to school, say, אתה תלך לבית הספר. אתה, you, singular male, תלך, you will go, singular male, לבית הספר, to the school. To say, you will buy a book. Say, אתה תקנה ספר. אתה, you, singular male, תקנה, you will buy, singular male, ספר, a book. The second person singular feminine, את. To say, you will go home. Say, את תלכי הביתה. At, you, singular female, תלכי, you will go, singular female, הביתה, to the home. To say, you will buy a cake. Say, את תקני עוגה. At, you, singular female, תקני, you will buy, singular female, עוגה, a cake. Notice that both masculine and feminine forms use תף at the beginning, but the ending of the verb changes. The second person plural masculine, אתם. To say, you will go to the cinema. Say, אתם תלכו לקולנוע. אתם, you, plural males, תלכו, you will go, plural, לקולנוע, to the cinema. To say, you will buy tickets. Say, אתם תקנו כרטיסים. אתם, you, plural males, תקנו, you will buy, plural, כרטיסים, tickets. Second person, plural feminine, אתן. To say, you will go to the party. Say, אתן תלכו למסיבה. אתן, you, plural females, תלכו, you will go, plural, למסיבה, to the party. To say you will buy gifts, say אתן תקנו מתנות. אתן, you, plural females. תקנו, you will buy, plural. מתנות, gifts. Now we have letter number 4. Yod. Yod is used for third person masculine, both singular and plural, and for plural feminine. The third person singular masculine, hu. To say he will go to work, say hu ילך לעבודה. he ילך, he will go, singular male, לעבודה, to the work. To say he will buy a computer, say הוא יקנה מחשב. he יקנה, he will buy, מחשב, a computer. To say he will wear a suit, say הוא ילבש חליפה. he ילבש, he will wear, singular male, חליפה, a suit. Third person, plural masculine, הם. To say they will go on a trip, say הם ילכו לטיול. הם, they, ילכו, they will go, לטיול, to a trip. To say they will buy a vehicle, say הם יקנו רכב. הם, they, males, יקנו, they will buy, רכב, a vehicle. Third person plural feminine, הן. To say they will go to the museum, say הן ילכו למוזיאון. הן, they, females, ילכו, they will go, למוזיאון, to the museum. To say they will buy a tent, say הן יקנו אוהל. הן, they, plural females, יקנו, they will buy, אוהל, a tent. We do have an exception, taf for third person feminine. When we talk about third person feminine, she or he in Hebrew, we don't use yod. We use tav instead. And yeah, I know tav is already used for second person, but Hebrew decided to reuse it for third person feminine too. To say she will go to the store, say היא תלך לחנות. she, תלך, she will go, לחנות, to the store. To say she will buy a dress, say היא תקנה שמלה. she, תקנה, she will buy, שמלה, a dress. So how do you tell the difference between you and she if they both use tav? By the context and the pronoun. Now this part is super important because this is a very common mistake that you hear all the time. Many people will say אני יבוא or אני לא יעשה. Do you see what's wrong here? They're using yod for first person singular instead of aleph. Remember, yod is for he or they, not for I. The correct form is אני אבוא or אני לא אעשה. Let me give you a memory trick. Think of it this way. אני starts with aleph. So the future tense also starts with Alef. They match. Now, let's do a quick review of what we've learned with this complete EITAN guide. Alef is for first person singular. For example, lech. Nun is for first person plural. אנחנו. For example, נלך. Tav is for the second person, all forms. אתה, את, אתם, אתן. For example, תלך, תלכי, and תלכו. Yod is for third person, masculine singular and plural, and feminine plural. Hu, hem, and hen. For example, ילך and ילכו. And tav also for third person feminine. He. For example, תלך. And these are all the forms. The key to mastering this? Practice, practice, practice. Every time you want to talk about the future in Hebrew, ask yourself, who is doing the action? Which EITAN letter matches that person? And add it to the beginning of your verb. These 4 letters are your key to unlocking the entire future tense in Hebrew. Master them and you'll be talking about tomorrow, next week, and next year like a native speaker. If you found this lesson helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more Hebrew lessons. And if you want to download the worksheet and to support the channel, join my Patreon page. You can find the link in the description below. תודה רבה. Thank you very much. And I'll see you in the next video.